Good morning, Demolitia, and welcome to the Renovation Ranch series. A series that has definitely has us stressed out a little bit. It's been fun. It's been real fun, but it's stressful. Today, we are doing something so exciting. Instead of ripping apart, even though a lot still needs to be ripped apart, instead of that though, we're gonna be putting together. We are framing today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see something coming together instead of just falling further and further apart. So Demolitia, would you do me a solid and help me frame today? I love you. Hey, do you guys want to see what we did? I know I kind of left you hanging in the last Renovation Ranch episode when I was like, you want to see the framing? Too bad! So I'm going to show you what we've been up to. It looks kind of like a mess right now, and that's because it is. Actually, this wall here and that wall there are temporary. This wall is permanent here. That post there is temporary. And that's because there was a wall here where these drain pipes are, but we needed to move it, open it up a little bit. We wanted to open this passageway between the kitchen and the little like dining area. You can tell where the old wall was. And so to remove this wall, you have to support the ceiling. Don't look up there, it's gross. So we have a wall here, which is just a temporary support wall, another wall there, which is just a temporary support wall, and then we will build the wall here, and then we'll remove this wall and this wall because we won't need to support that ceiling anymore. This is actually kind of cool, and I'm learning as we go here too. I'm not an expert framer by any means, but I was like, hey, this is really smart. See how they have these boards teed here? So this is how a normal board in a wall would go, just like that, flat. But if you think about it, if there's nothing nailed to the outside, that board can bend this way, and especially if there's a lot of pressure, like from a double-story house right here, and it could make these boards bend and sway, and then they're gonna lose all their strength and the roof will come down. So you put another board teed into it like that, and then this board now cannot flex back and forth. Plus you have the added strength of an extra board, and now because they're together, they can't flex this way or this way. They're nailed together. But this is temporary. There will be a wall right here. This is temporary. This, though, is one we built. It is gonna stay, and it was the same deal here. We just wanted to open it up a little bit. There's actually going to be doors here, big like sliding barn doors. This room that I'm in here is the like breakfast table eating room with a big window open to the beautiful view. I'm all blacked out when I show that beautiful view because it's so bright and pretty outside. And then this room in here is going to be like a family room, like a TV room, kind of have some couches. This is where we're watching movies, stuff like that. And this post here is supporting that, which is supporting all the roof here while we built this wall. So actually this post can come out. Let me show you what else we have accomplished in here. This is the kitchen. This was a pantry just right here. That was water heater room. So this was our pantry, and we thought it'd be cool if we had like kind of a little back kitchen slash bigger pantry back here. So we have wall off that, open up the wall here, and now this whole room right here is going to be kind of a pantry. It's going to be like where we can keep coffee makers and things like that, so they don't have to sit up out on the counter in the main part of the kitchen. It can kind of be out here in a little, I don't know what I think they call this like a chef's kitchen, where there's like a little back area. We will not have a chef. Oh, that would be cool. We won't. It's going to be just what we call this little room. I think it's a chef's kitchen slash pantry. There's going to be cabinets on the floor, cabinets up high, and, you know, wine fridge, things like that. Fancy stuff. I don't know. Mayor wanted a little chef's kitchen, so that's what we got. Let me show you what I got. It's the opposite of fancy. I got this. Got it all put back together. New seals in it. This is for the Bobcat grapple bucket. For those who watched the last episode, you know we busted it. There was a seal up in here that was busted, and all the seals were old. So it's all rebuilt now, and I'm gonna put it back on this grapple bucket, and then I think I'll be able to use the grapple bucket. Like I said, not fancy at all, but needed. And you may be thinking to yourself, man, Matt, that's cool, you know how to fix those grapple buckets. I don't. I bet I can figure it out though. One time the water pump on my truck busted. This was a long time ago. And I was out in my driveway and I had everything taken apart on my truck. And my neighbor walked over and he goes, "What you doing?" And I said, "Oh, my water pump exploded. I'm trying to fix it." And he goes, "Whoa, you know how to fix a water pump on a truck?" And I said, "Nope." But I wasn't scared to try it. I was gonna go for it, try to figure it out. And I think that's a super good skill to have, to not be worried, to just go for it, figure it out. You can do a lot if you just try. Got the cylinder back on there, all hooked up. Got the grapple bucket loaded onto the Bobcat. Got the hoses hooked up. I think they won't get smashed by the wheels. I think they won't get pinched in there. I think I just start it and hopefully it doesn't dump fluid everywhere like last time. Yeah! Look what I did! Oh yeah! No leak. Oh no! That one's leaking. No! That one's leaking! Why did I replace both of them at the same time? No! I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Dang it! I knew it too. I knew I should. I was like, why would I only fix one cylinder? And then I was like, because I'm in a hurry and I don't want to rebuild two right now. And I was already taking it apart. Why didn't I just do both of them? What stinks is that one was not leaking the other day. Just this one was spraying everywhere. So I took it apart, found the problem. I knew those seals were just as old. You know what? No grapple bucket today. That's just how it is. I'm gonna take off that one and do the same thing again. The worst part about this is you can't just go buy that seal kit. You have to order it. It takes time for it to come in. And I already waited that time for the first one to come in, and I could have had both of them coming in and rebuilt both of those at one time. Like my dad always said, do it once, do it right. You know, it's one of those like measure twice, cut once kind of things. But instead I got in a hurry, and instead of, you know, doing it once and doing it right, I'm having to do it twice. Cool, but there is stuff that I can be doing right now. We got a bunch more dirt moved in, and I need to flatten it out. I think at the end of the last Renovation Ranch episode, it was like right there, and now all this dirt is new. It's coming around the corner, finally. And in the last episode, a lot of people were saying, man, Matt sure has a funny meaning of the word dirt. Looks like a lot of rock to me. Yeah, welcome to Texas. It's nice to see this house starting, I feel like, to turn the corner of being like total trash and junky and like hopeless looking to like, we're building up the yard. Like, that's progress. We're making nice walls in here on parts that needed it. Progress, slowly but surely, I'm seeing progress. And it's starting to get me more excited, more and more excited. I was already excited about this project, but now I'm like even more excited. They're like, hey, this might not be the worst idea after all. Time will tell. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. next load of rocks. Supposedly dirt, but there's always a lot of rocks being delivered right now, which means more work for me and the dozer, which I like. I've been running the dozer all morning, but now the actual dozer operator got here and he's way better than I am, so I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna break up this floor, which we actually really like this floor, and it was all through this big washroom right here that we are cutting in half, and so we're leaving it all over there. But this has to come out because now this room is bigger, and we're gonna put the same floor in here that's gonna be in the kitchen as well. It's gonna carry through here. So I gotta knock out all this stuff. It shouldn't be too bad, right? Guys, let me tell you, this is fun. Man, that was just a heck of a bunch of fun. That actually is a pretty cool little tool, that little rotary hammer. I bought that thing a few episodes back to chisel rock off the side of the house, and I honestly wasn't sure I was gonna use it much, but I've used it for like 10 different things on this project alone. I bought it because I was like, oh, I'll use it eventually in the future on some other project. Nah, it's definitely paid itself off on this project. It's really not fun to use though. Those bricks, I thought, we'll bust them up, easy peasy. No, they were like super, super mortared in. But one more thing done. Well, not done. The demolition is done in this room. The hard part is putting it all back together. Still a lot left to do in this place. Like for instance, this room has a door that we have not even opened yet. These are windows right there. This is the door right there. And then another window on that side of it over there. I don't even know what this stuff is down here. Not sure, just junk that I need to clean up. We also have not opened that door yet. Quite a bit of rotten stuff like that. We need to replace this, obviously. And then that is, yeah, all that stuff's bad. The real bad stuff though is this stuff and that stuff and that stuff. At least this fireplace isn't. It's not rotting. And luckily our big main support's up in here. Oh gosh!
This episode is sponsored by HelloFresh.
No more endless grocery store trips and takeout food.
HelloFresh has got you covered.
HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit, so you'll know you'll get something delicious. Add extra meals to your weekly order, as well as yummy extras or desserts like garlic bread and cookie dough. And HelloFresh is now from $5.66 per serving. We've been using HelloFresh for a long time. It makes it super easy on nights like tonight when we have soccer practice. Annie has to go to soccer practice right after dinner tonight, so it's nice that we don't have to go shopping and meal planning and prepping. We have it in the fridge, ready to rock. Get started with 9 free meals. That's $90 off your first month of HelloFresh, including shipping. Go to HelloFresh.com and enter the code OFFTHERANCH9. It helps support what we do here, and you get an awesome service. Morning, guys. Hey, Mare.
Hi.
A lot has changed. I've been kind of waiting to do the final video for this episode because so far it's just been a bunch of the same. It's been tons of work. I'm about to show you the house and tons has happened, but it's a bunch of the same. It's more tearing down and more supports and like nothing super exciting, but get ready for it. So more of the sheathing has come off, the old rotten stuff, and it just is all coming apart. We've also had more dirt come in. We're standing on about, I don't know, probably about 10 feet of dirt over here. And so we're still working dirt around the house. And just tons of work has happened.
It's raining.
It is raining. And it's been rainy too, which has kind of slowed stuff down. But tons of stuff has happened. Just nothing like that I wanted to show you. I was like, I don't want to just show them us breaking more sheathing off the house every day for the past 7 days. So we've been working. the house is coming along. It is very kind of windy and chilly out here. In the next episode, though, is when we're really going to start all the exterior reframing, because we're going to be putting a bunch of new windows in and we have to get all those fixed up. Plus, there's a few rotten boards around the house. A few. Good one. There's quite a few rotten boards around the house. You can see, for the most part, all this framing is good, but you know, there's some like holes in it. And over here around all the like corners and stuff, a lot of rotten stuff. So soon,
I don't know how some of it is still standing.
yeah, we need to actually get this thing put back together pretty quick before the wind blows it over. The next abandoned mansion episode, we will start reframing, getting all the rough measurements for the windows and getting those all boxed out, and then putting brand new sheathing on the house. I'm hoping that a bunch of that happens in the next episode, and I hope to see you there. Hey, Mare, you wanna get a hammer and start working today? It's not a fun day for work, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Guys, thanks for watching the Abandoned Mansion series. It has been super fun, and I think it's only gonna get more exciting and more fun. So thank you for being here. We love you, and we'll see you next time.